This thing always crashes. So hello. These people be talking too much. But hey, I will find a way to just like, okay, oh, let's just like look closer over here. But anyway, but anyways, we're here, so we're back, and then a coffee discussion. Let's get this kept going. Coffee discussion. One second. What's going on over here? This thing always crashes, but anyways, there's a reason why I'm gonna have to, check that out. I've just updated the browser for this thing, for like the website browser. So now I don't know what people are on when they say that like all we have to do is sit back and let these people talk, and it's like, what is your readings all about, honey? Because I will find a way, like literally, I will find a way to come back and be like, well, because of this right here, I just discovered this right here, that this can do a circle here rather than capturing everything. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, the I am so dead right now, guys. But we're gonna have fun with this, and I wanna have fun with this. If this crashes constantly, well, it's because like this site is undergoing some changes, you know. And people be like, oh, my rivals, you know what I mean? My rivals be like, well, uh, someone doesn't want to, cancer doesn't want, me myself doesn't want, does a reading, and it seems like it's always, you know what I mean? It's always it's like gossip, like gossip, honey. And then of course, like I'm doing this now, not for long. I might come back later, Um, and they're gonna be wondering, what is this? What is this new beginning? I don't know. These ones out there that are trying to compete with me about uh reading reading cards and everything, and they're out here trying so hard to uh demolish the whole thing, become too like this, too like that, too seductive, to this. And I'm like, well, I can be that too, but that doesn't mean I am doing the same like what you're doing. But anyways, let me just tell you something here. um I can shut off the super chats because I don't want nothing coming from there. Like I don't want anything. And then you get to see like, hey, if you don't want nothing coming from super chats and no one actually, giving you anything, then you can shut it off. You know what I mean? And people are just gonna have to get to know what they're doing. But anyways, I want to get with this copy discussion here. Um, I'm gonna be here for just a little while, and then I'll be coming back maybe like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, like after lunch and stuff, because it's like 11 according to like Eastern Standard Time. This is like close to lunch, so I'm gonna be doing some readings. Okay, this is not just like focusing and zoning in on over here like what I got over here, but anyways it became that way. And because I don't want people to know about like what's around me and stuff like that. And this is perfect for, because why do you want to know about my where I'm at, like the background, because most likely we will know who it is that will want to know, right? So right, I actually I actually cleansed these as well. I should be getting my bracelets going on here, or a bracelet. It doesn't have to be more than one. My gemstones. So only one. I think that's all I need. So now that I am here doing this, um, we're gonna be back to. Seems like we're gonna be back to normal here. Um, I want to use this platform. I have realized they did this change going on, so I'm gonna be doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this. And I'm gonna use this platform for uh and my channel and the platform and everything to do what I'm doing. So now people are gonna have to understand before I start with the reading over here. People are gonna have to understand who are they actually listening to. And like they can say all they want. We can be back here sitting down, you know what I mean, and talking, letting people talk as well. Why do I keep seeing this here? Why is that notification there? But whatever. Just me saying, why is there this? Whatever. Um, so people are gonna have to understand who are they truly listening to. Like sometimes we're gonna have to sit back and listen to these rivals of mine, what they're doing with the ratings, with the um, what are they really doing? Are they just gossiping? Are they trying to gossip and predict at the same time what I'm about to do next? And it's like, well, it's completely wrong what the person said, because like once I discover that this is going on over here, you know, different things starts happening, things starts changing. So like this is the problem. This is the problem. People think that things don't change, and then when things does change, they're shocked. You know what I mean? They're shocked. oh, I thought she would be like this. She wouldn't be like checking things out. Blah 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 blah. I thought that she would just like, not be out there like I am still out there, but according to my, you know, how I want it to be out there, you know, um, how I want it to be out there, how I want to be out there, not like how others want me to be out there, because I have, a life to go to. I don't want to worry about like always like I don't want to worry about uh people seeing me and stuff. And it's like if people want to see me, they can see me right here like this. Because um if they really want to get to know, this is how it is. But anyways, back to what how people want to gossip about my every move, according to predictions to my every move, or predictions according to my every move, most likely not. You know what I mean? It's just like predicting things all over and all over and all over, and it's like, well, you're gonna feel like this, or oh, Cancer, you're gonna be feeling like this. You're gonna be uh not wanting to, you know, connect to people, but here I am back again trying to connect with people. Um, and I'm here trying to say that, I am seeing things in the cards that, um, other than talking about always with my rivals, I am seeing things in the cards that, and then it shocks me, or kind of not really shocks me, but surprises me that they are really not like paying attention to the cards and the readings and what is trying, like the tarot, what tarot is actually saying. They are most likely, you know, not doing what they're supposed to be doing, not uh, paying attention. Well, I am paying attention, okay, and I'm like, well, there's something wrong going on out there, you know what I mean? Like, there's like something's going on out there, according to, um, opinions, beliefs, and stuff like that. And I truly do feel like this is the right now, it's very important to connect with people, even though I had my time of just like, okay, okay, I want, some time for myself and stuff like that. I don't want to deal with this, that, and the other. I want to have some time and have this boundary going on. But then when I start doing that, this is when people start to assume, oh, she's having the boundaries, it means that she doesn't want, to open up more or something like that. And I'm like, not really. There's always this um, assuming why I put boundaries up. And I'm like, well, there's a time and place for everything about me, myself, my journey, my life purpose, um, what I do. Uh, we, as a whole in the spiritual community, I have to tell people this, and then I know that this is going to be going to certain, places, groups, people who believe in certain things in their own ways. But, You never know if that's going to change. You never know if someone's perception starts to change. You never know when someone's like, well, it seems like that's like what everyone would do if they want boundaries and they don't want drama. And then there's a time to open up, right? But I'm not going to be doing this like every day, but I would love to do this discussion and talking to the collective. And back to um, while I am back to get to know when it's the best time to be here, talk to people, when's the best time. I'm here because like it's Easter Monday or something. I don't know if that even really actually matters to anyone out there, but I'm just doing it. There was Easter Sunday that was kind of like, a little boring or something like that. Um, and there was like some boring times, so we're I'm just here trying to say that, we can lessen the boredom, maybe if someone wants to talk or something, if someone wants to um, communicate. And but the thing is, uh, right now, yeah, we're going to have to be a little careful and cautious with people, including myself, because I'd be telling you, I did some major, uh, I did some major, you know, inner work, meditation, not showing myself. And you know what I mean when I say not showing myself, because at the moment, I didn't actually see opportunities, right? Like things starting to change, and I would jump to the opportunity when the thing starts changing, and then this is the opportunity of when something is changing. Well, I like the viewpoint of how it's cropping out what's around me. And yeah, it does focus the center of me and not my face actually, because that's not what I want. And this is exactly how I want it to be. Uh, if I cannot do the background, the background virtual background stuff, then I can do this. So there's options, now there's like opportunities and to connect in a certain way. But all I can say is that I'm surprised that, um, not really surprised. I'm not surprised, but then I'm kind of surprised that what did they really think that this is going to be? That it was always going to be that I was going to be like, oh no, boundaries up, never going to be coming back, and never going to be connecting. No, there was a time in my life I had to, like, seriously, like, I'm here trying to tell some people. There was a time in my life that, there has been major chaos going on. And, in some way there is right now, but not as how it was. Um, but it's beyond me when someone really wants to predict my moves. And I'm like, predict my moves? Here we go again. You know what I mean? It's like, here we go again. Here's a reason why you can't predict my moves. If I decide to close away, detach away, if I want to detach, it's when I want to. It's when I want to detach. It's not when, like, oh my God, these people, my rivals, I swear to God. The ones that are really like doing these readings, guys, I swear. I don't know if they are really doing a reading. Okay. I kind of like wonder about, is it like, listen, it's gonna come to a point that people are really gonna be like, you gasping, you wasn't even like predicting, and I'm like, yeah, of course, they deserve everything that's coming to them right now because it's like, oh yeah, I see, um, Cancer doing this, Bonnie doing this, staying away. You know what I mean? And hiding away and stuff. And it's like, oh my God. Hold on a second. Okay, so we're gonna be doing this. So we're gonna be shuffling the fairy wild wisdom of fairy oracles. So we're going to see, what we need to know based on, the energies, how this is gonna be and everything moving forward. Because people be like, oh, they're just gossiping, like they're not really predicting, they're really 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 not letting God or universe or whatever that gives them, you know gives them like the answer. They're not letting the universe give the answer. And we can be doing this, and we can be doing this, and we can be doing like the meditations, and it's like like we're at a moment right now, according to what I see in the cards, like with tarot and everything, not oracles, because this is the oracle cards, but according to tarot, what I'm seeing, like we're gonna have to, and I'm sure oracles is gonna be saying some things. And listen, uh, I thought that was like some other card at the bottom. So people are gonna have to understand the difference between moi and that one over there. And I'm like, yeah, someone's gonna understand the difference, like seriously. Um, and some people wanted to like steal my essence, the essence of me, according to the spiritual like situations here. And it's like, oh well, what do we need to know? Oh, and people are gonna have to understand that spiritual community is not that popular. They're making it look like it, and I'm just here trying to say they're making it look like it, uh that it is when it's not. It's actually a community full of people that is like rejected on the side and stuff like that, and not really like put like made serious or something like that. So those who are trying to make this popular, they should maybe sit back and think, you know, it's not going to be looking good that, you get some 14,000 views or something like that, and the comments is gone or something. Or the comments is open, but no one's talking. You know what I mean? It's like, what's the point of it if you're like trying to, like fool everyone? And it's like, yeah, 14,000 views, but no one's talking. Like, no one's in the comments. You know, some people might want to say, well, because of the moderation. Yeah, you can say that, but let me just do this real well. Solace, this is all about returning to nature. And this card right here, this card right here is all about, finding the self, getting back to, you know, you know, oh, the natural ways of things. I'm getting trees, flowers. I'm getting like something like in this, like the woods. Maybe someone goes there. Maybe someone goes too much to the woods. I don't know if you can see it properly. It's a fairy that's in the tree. And, or in a tree, when a tree has some kind of like opening. Ah, don't get me like talking about trees and openings. Anyways, anyways, um, yeah, well, there is going to be a great transformation going on here, and I'm getting like generational shifts, light the darkness, things happening, new love. This is the fairy lovers. They knew like this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Why aren't they like talking about this? This is like at the bottom of the deck. Why aren't they talking about this? Why aren't they talking about this? Trying to move the light here. Why aren't they talking about lovers? And then I'm getting dreams come true. I'm getting like a transformation with these three cards here. Light the darkness and stuff like that. Lord, numbers going on here. There's like numbers going on here. It's giving me um, some answers here. Adventures, meeting destiny, discovery, uh, sensuality. This is the beauty's truth. Beauty, physical pleasure, sensuality, discovery. Discovery, meeting destiny. See? Connection. Well, I know right about now is not really that great to start. I realize that, I start to test like, is right now a good time to start a live? I can do another live just to say that it's a psychic podcast. Forgiveness transcending the ego. That's what people need to do, right? But this is what I'm trying to say. It's not going to be looking good trying to look better than me, and they're the rivals, and people want to compete with me and being like, I know your next moves. I know I can predict your next steps and your moves. I'm like, no, you can't. You can't. I always say this to people, and it's like I'm here showing myself, and it's like, oh, you wanna like hide away, you don't want to show yourself, and it's like, and then they're like, oh, I am so, oh yeah, I know everything, and I'm like, no, you don't, girl. That we already know who needs to sit down, right? We already know who needs to sit down. You know what I mean? It's like let them if they want to compete, let them do what they want to do. But no, okay. Child of the moon, forgiveness, transcending the ego. If you can see that. Yeah, well, it is what it is, guys. Did anyone do the inner work? Because I definitely did. And when you do the inner work, it's crucial. It's like you're really gonna have to, you know, change up what you used to do or something. Change up your routines or something. And kind of like refreshing everything, and maybe just like uh kind of like trying to retrace the steps, retracing steps of what you used to. It's like sometimes we're gonna have to be like the retracing of steps of premonition. You see, forgiveness, premonition, beginnings and endings, stardust. So I guess that's what we're doing, aren't we? Aren't we doing this? Because the cards are supposed to, tell us, right? The cards are supposed to be telling us. And trust, surrender, leap of faith into the unknown. So this is about the surrender and the trust and like kind of like whatever this is about beginnings and endings. You should just like whatever with this. Go with the flow with this. Don't resist it. I'm getting like don't resist the premonition you're getting, or people are resisting premonitions. Forgiveness here, transcending the ego. Okay. Um, communications, right? Needing to work with that. Um, fairy time shifts, dimensional slips. So this is like, yeah, this is exactly what's going on right now. The Saturn in Pisces, the Pluto in Aquarius, uh, the time shift going backwards, or undergoing, uh, undergoing a time, undergoing a moment, or like undergoing moments that you're going backwards or something like that, nostalgic moments, remembering or feeling it out. I'm getting the gift, a present offer, potential going on here. There's potential or something is happening uh, through fairy time. Well, fairy time, yes, but whatever with that. So time shifts, dimensional slips. Okay. Um, communication, purifications, purifications, the undercover action based on potential of something. Maybe we don't see it, we won't be able to see what's happening or something like that, you know. Well, not able to see someone get the oh my god, someone's just playing. Of course, of course, that's what they are doing. Everyone's playing around. And I'm like, listen, no, I'll be putting some people in their place. You know what I mean? I'll be putting some people in their place. Like, don't act like we can't see through. You know, don't act like we can't. Mischievous fuckers. Yeah, they're gonna know about that one. They're gonna know about my ass. They're gonna know. Everyone's gonna be knowing about me. Like, do you really know? And I'm like, yeah, I do know. I'm like, I'm laughing because like how the cards is going, guys. It's like, oh yeah, undercover action over here, and it's like, oh, someone's still like looking. There's still a glimpse going on, even though there's like undercover stuff going on. Let's just say whatever that is, like trying to hide or something, like trying to. It's not just only like undercover, like authority. We can say undercover like someone's trying to hide and and peoples, and I suggest these peoples to come out where they're hiding because yours truly, God, the goddess and your goddess knows. Can't even hide from my ass. And then it's like these types of people is the one that's really pissing people off. And I'm like, yeah, because they can't see through. Like me. And I do believe that, I think everyone gets to know there's some people that are knowing. I'm getting 34 people already knows. 30 34 people already know. What is this? Oh, what is this? Oh, who is this? Who is this goddess? Who is this woman? Who is this person that knows can see through? And it's like, well, that actually said it many times, that can see through, and it doesn't matter, see through here, see through, in person, see through whatever the fuck someone's trying to do. And it's like, these are like, it seems like, according to what I'm seeing here, mischievous people, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I know. Um, and then I'm getting like people know who I am, how I do things, and I'm getting like people got to know me personally in some other ways, like personally, private personally, and they think I don't know, and I'm like, I do know, and maybe something for you to talk about. Oh. I'm just here trying to say, if people like to, you know, play around and flirt and stuff like that in a different sense, and I'm like, sure, you can flirt and play around like that. I don't care. um, unconditional love. Look at that. Knows already. Right there. Oh, you're playing with the goddess. Don't play with the goddess. Like, seriously, don't play with the goddess. The goddess can see through. They can see through even though you're hiding over here. Look at this. Oh, I'll show these people what the fuck they have. Like, what I see over here and what they didn't see. What I could see here. And I'm like, I see anyways without this, without seeing these cards. Looking behind a tree. Look, a tree over here. A tree over here, being all mischievous and glimpsing out from the tree here. Oh, but anyways, playing with that one. But anyways, they thought they had it. These 34 people thought they had the actual legit goddess, but this one over here is, ooh, Bonnie is, you know what? That is different over there. That is different over there. That one, we can't fool, guys. It's like it's like, it could be all men. It could be all guys. It could be all like masculines doing this nice mischievous shit on, online and stuff, and then they are pissing some people off online. They're pissing some people off online when they're being so like, oh, I'm hiding behind a tree, but it's not really a tree. You know what I mean? It's like something else. You know what I mean? Just saying. Just saying. I'm just here trying to say, some things of what, if they see this, they will lose their mind. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to me, I'm like, well, no, actually, this looks like something else to me. It could be a metaphor, but it could be literally, but it could be a metaphor of something else. And they would lose their mind if they see this in their cards. And I'm here like, I'm here saying, girl, you need to seek therapy. I'm here trying to tell the rivals, my rivals, you need to seek therapy, okay? You need to seek therapy. You need to seek therapy. These people need to seek therapy. And it's like, the ones that are hiding out, they're hiding. And I'm like, yeah, they're hiding. There's certain people hiding. But these people who are hiding, oh, well, I don't know. It's because they have their, reasons of something. I don't know what it is, but everyone has a reason to do something. But to me, it's hilarious. Um, Unaware, unconscious, and unawake, and someone thought I was not aware. Right, okay. Um, woo, unconditional love. Unaware, possibly someone was unaware about that. Is gonna get to know. Take protection from toxic thoughts and energy. That's what actually everyone needed to do. If they did not do it, yep. There's some people unaware that there was toxic thoughts and energy. Well, hello, what the hell is going on with you? And then you're not like, then those who was unaware, then they were like seriously not paying attention. I don't know. The return of life. The return of life here. Like the moon, the grail, things returning back again after so many toxic, because we're gonna have to just let the toxic energy go. Like we have to wait for that to fizzle out and reintroduce ourselves again. Ourselves. No, actually reintroduce spiritual the spiritual community again. Okay, reintroduce the spirituality, the spiritual community again. Like, sorry that you had to go through like all that over there, you know, but we're not that way. Just so, but just let us. Uh, we actually know what's going on in um, the real world. Okay, glamour, confidence, allure, charisma, return to life because of introspection. Introspection had to happen. The inner, finding the inner self again, knowing self, use your discernment, secrets, keeping silent, something to do with growing up, maturing, needs to keep secrets, needs to do this. Why is the light? Yep, you're growing up. Yeah, of course. Talking in other ways. These people, guys, I swear to God, these people are really killing me right now. Like, listen, finding so many ways, other fucking ways, you know what I mean? Finding so many other ways to talk, man. Mm-mm. So yeah, time to keep some secrets going on here. If it's like personal stuff, maybe like love life situations, like, oh, if you have someone now, like, why would anyone want to like say anything? Um, Creation dawn in the beginning. This is the beginning of everything, and something is starting and creating. Through guidance. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And new partnerships, cooperative ventures with friends. So this is what's going to be happening. Collaborating. Uh, Tell your story and legacy. Working with intuition, second sight, opening dimensional doorways. About that. The doorways. If once we say doorways, it could be anything. No, like remember. Oh my God, guys! I said about like people like disappearing, disappearing, and then it's like the another dimension. Like universe is gonna deal with them, guys. And it's like I'm over here, and it's like they're gonna be like I don't know. Knowledge means change, right? I'm not gonna do this for too long. I'm gonna get to know what else once we shuffle. So find solace. So finding solace or finding one's own maybe safe safe spot or safe place or in a certain way, or to figure out how to be more comfortable doing things now because it wasn't like this before. I always rely on time to like, okay, I want something to change because I know things will change. I want something to change according to like uh options and things changing. And then finally I found this. So I found this thing going on. And we might be doing this. We might be doing this. Should I add something over here? Yeah, I'm adding that, but I don't know how long this thing is gonna be like lasting with that shit on. I keep getting crashes with this. Divination, seeking out answers, seeking and finding, communication, magical help is on the way, guidance, new partnerships creating. It's going to be happening. It's going to be happening. It's gonna start. Um, Dimensional doorways or talking about some things, talking about. Oh, I was seeing this in my mind's eye. This card right here. It was like showing, and this is at was at the bottom. I It was showing like something else at the bottom or something that I came across to something to do with like finding your own safe space. And this is like exactly what I'm doing right now. So this is a safe space, like interesting. But anyways, um, maybe someone's gonna find that one out. Maybe someone's gonna be like, yeah, well, I think this is like, nah, this is a safe space to freaking connect. You know what I mean? Um, Number seven, the divine. Uh, Inside and out, finding own safe space inside and out. It's not only the outside, but the inside. Like, you're gonna have to feel ready once you find out, like, oh, there's an opportunity going for it, being pulled to the path. So someone's going to be pulled. Someone's going to be pulled, and there's going to be a letting go. There's going to be a letting go, detaching, and going to like, and being drawn to the path of a safe space to be. This is where it's going. Stranger in strange land, new experiences, feeling uncertain transition. Yeah, a lot of people are kind of like, I don't know. But the thing is, that it's going to be going. Okay, it's going to be happening. Now, I don't know about detaching. I don't know about moving on. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. But they're going to be pulled to go. And then the reasons why someone's going to be pulled to go to someone or a place or something is because it's a safe place. Okay. Um, According to beauty, according to sensuality, according to physical pleasures, according to, someone was kind of like, I don't know, should I do this? Should I do that? Discovery about something. Here's what it is. Maybe people were talking too much in order for someone to be maybe stuck in this situation, just thinking like, should I? This is new to me. This is a transition, or someone's about to go to a transition of detaching and moving on, and maybe actually um, finding someone that can help them or something like that. And then we're back to how we were before. Where I was before, I'm like I was really connecting to people, and because there was like situations like I had to take care of some things because people would be acting so stupid, you know what I mean? Like with their attitudes of like, what are you doing over there? You know what I mean? Like my one of my exes be like, what are you doing over there? What are you doing in YouTube? Like the typical people, you know what I mean? The people who just wants the typical life, and then it's like when I decide to do something, then it's like all over me, like all over me and stuff, like all over me. What are you doing over there? Like, well, doing what you're not doing what you're really not really want to do, being not even you, different, and I'm about this, and if you're surprised if I'm about the spirituality, then okay. Um, being pulled. So this is going to be happening. Someone is going to be pulled because now it seems like it's a safe place or a safe space or safe, feeling safe. Now, the detaching, there's a transition happening. This is what I am saying. There's something happening right now that should happen, and maybe at this moment right now should happen. People are letting go, detaching from maybe certain beliefs, um, um, maybe going more for like beliefs of some other kind, maybe that connects them to spirituality, connects them to universe more. Um, and maybe trying to understand that there's certain actual groups that do not get much attention because uh, one thing is more than the other. Um, and this is like a realization that this is exactly what it is like this. And it became this way um, because a lot of people ruined it. Of course they did. Of course, the copycats, the wannabes, the rivals, the all this. Oh yeah, they ruined it all. They ruined it all. They came in and messed it all up. Not just because of that, but some people have their own belief systems, and we can't control that. And I don't care. I'm the type that I'm the type that would be in places, situations, maybe groups that people would like. I would be in like groups that people, you know, you know what I mean. People would never be in or something. Wouldn't even think of being in, and I'm there. And I'm there, and it's like, yeah, well, it might sound crazy, but not really. Not really. That's life. So, do we want to talk about some things here? Do we want to bring in like love situations here before we go? Let's show them what we got going on here. No one, no one's making shit up. No, no, no one is making shit up. No one is like gossiping over here. You better like stop, okay? Before they get found out like they're just like gossiping. I would love to catch them all. Like Pokemon shit. I would love to catch you all, catch them all in the act of talking. And it's like, why? What's the point? You're gonna go down, right? If you keep going. If I step back, you're blah blah blah, and then it's like what? And it's like, well, whatever. Don't get caught up in that. No, because the whole reasons why I step back because I need to seek options like this. Okay, like this one is working for me right now. Like, yep, finally something that really works with me. hmm What's the big deal? What's the big deal? Okay, what's the big deal? So now we got this going on. We're not making things up. I'm not making things up. I dare you to say that I'm making things up. And I'll show you the cards. Because y'all's all, you know what I mean? Y'all's are. Maybe I should get a table here or something. Nah, maybe I can just like do it here. No one's making shit up. Like, why even resist? I'm just here trying to test people, and I'm telling people, why are you resisting? Why are you having an attitude? You know you're gonna see it for yourself in the end. You know, there's always this thing. There's always this thing that will get people if they resist with something. Because what I seen in the oracle cards over there is like the being pulled, anyways, being pulled and then detaching from something, and there's like a transition happening, you know, healing connection. That's the healing connection card. Workplace romance. Yeah, soul recognition. You are worthy. I don't know why people think that, well, every time I shuffle and cut the deck and then I show you, every time I cut the deck, I'm seeing things already telling me, what has been spoken, what has been mentioned. Maybe I'm going to have to pick a little bit like the afternoon or something. And that's possibly the best bet or something. Like maybe 3 o'clock or something. Third party. And when I say 3 o'clock, guys, I swear to God. I swear to God, I say 3 o'clock and this came out and it's like third party. This is the third party card. The third party. Look, what's going on with that? Third party, 3 o'clock. What? No, what the hell is that? Number three is in that anyways. What about this third party? Maybe a third party. Maybe I'm a third party. Maybe third party is about support and assisting. What about a third party? something to do with forgiveness. So, oh my gosh, I swear, man. And then they think I'm just making this shit up. Okay, forgiveness card, third party. Using third party for maybe someone to help out or support about forgiveness, compassion, or something like that. Hmm. Or needing third party, needing something or someone. Third party for healing. Guys, I swear to God, I'm just here trying to say the bottom of the freaking deck, I swear. Always. Always with that. I be telling you. Listen, psychic connection, life partner. You know what I mean? Like affirmations, life partner, psychic connection, as if like they can read each other's minds. Or someone has that going on. Like something like that. Maybe one is more than the other. One can see through. The other is like possibly something else about that. Speaking of like, speaking of like, with the glimpses and the peeking, there's like a circle going on over here about peeking. And I'm like, oh, is that what it the humor going on here, guys. And it's like, yeah, well, I don't want no one to know about like what's around my ass. You know what I mean? What's around here? Because I'm completely like very stable. I'm a very like I'm stable where I'm at and stuff. So I don't want people to fucking know. And and if it's my exes, that they shouldn't freaking get to know that one. Like, why would they want to get to know that? Anyways, the circle over here, like it's giving off like a glimpse of something, a peek of something, okay, we're gonna be like a little bit playful here with this shit. So so like it's like I don't know. Like let's play this game. It's like I don't know that you're seeing me. There's like this thing going on over here. There's like this imagination going on over here, guys. Like there's this shit going on over here. Like oh, there's it's looking like a peek, a peek, a peek through a hole. I am so done right now. I am done right now. Oh, I can have fun with this shit. I'm having fun with this already, man. And it's like, oh well. And let people listen to this later. And it's like, it's like, whoa, what the hell happened there, man? But there's a psychic connection. That's what I mean. See what I mean? Like there's like psychic connection. The words is up here. I don't know if you can see the words, but it's backwards. But anyways, um, like these two self-love teas. See, divine timing. Too funny. unfolding magnetism and actual private getaway or being together like no one knows and stuff. See? Mm, burning desire. There's desire. Look, look, look. Third party here. Look at this. Third party needing something here about. I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh Lord. Something to do with supporting or someone saying, "Oh, forgive me," about I don't know how what the fuck I desire. Like I don't know. Maybe someone needs someone to support in this. I don't know. Healing through desire, healing through passion, forgiveness by someone's passion or their passions for someone. Marriage. Ooh, what about it? Workplace romance. So this is kind of like saying this might lead to a committed collaboration, reminding it about collaborating that can be long term here. Um, mm, there's something here about like when we say third party, you know what I mean? It's not always about um like a third person. It's like another source of support or help in some way, and it's like a third party, not like the actual, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to explain here, not the actual means of how whoever someone was, whoever that someone was doing whatever with their like support and getting like another like a third party, another um something to do with forgiveness, healing, compassion, something to do with desire, or maybe someone's maybe telling someone. Maybe someone is trying to tell someone that, oh, this person can be like this, that, and the other. Like maybe the word is going around about something. That someone can actually feel this compassion and desire or something to do with healing or the desire to heal or coming across as that. Hmm. Quality time, physical connection. See, this shit's going somewhere. And then friend zoned, which means this is something that has to happen or something that needs to happen. Or if someone, if something comes across as friend zoned or something, let's see about that. It's not really friend zoned. It's not really. If it does come across, it's not really. Um, maybe it depends on what this connection is. You know what I mean? How this connection is truly. Some people don't get this part. Is that every connection, every relationship's different. You can't put and like this is for real. You can't put every relationships and every connections all in one and being like you're gonna have to be like this, you're gonna have to be like that. That is not the case. This is a connection that there's gonna be times that there is gonna be a friend zone moment, but that's not the case. This is an unexpected connection. This happened out of nowhere. Like, and when it did, that's when someone was letting go of the past. So, what I'm getting here is that something happened in the right timing, the right moment to leave and let go of the past. There's some people out here, I just don't know why they say, oh, why did you go? And why did they go? And why did they da 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 da? And I'm like, well, what? I don't know. According to them, according to them, they don't get it that according to what I'm seeing here, this was supposed to be letting go, okay, of the past by going to this unexpected, by doing the unexpected, being in this. There is material. What is this? Manifesting the one material attachments, bonding, freedom, a chance for freedom, or giving another chance, or something about another chance, or freedom. And this freedom could be anything. This freedom can be like, oh, another chance to, you know, be free again, another chance to do this again, another chance, like what I'm doing over here. Like this is free. This is freedom. Like there's more boundaries going on, right? And then with that, it could be anything. Freedom. Freedom, another chance. Benefit of the doubt. Perfect match. So another chance. I'm getting like someone is feeling like they have another chance for someone. Best friend. I think this friend over here is a little bit of a third party going on. And maybe there is a like conversation. Maybe there's like conversations about taking action and going for the connection, going for whatever this is. Rekindle. That's what the card looks like, the rekindle card. Rekindle proposal. Reaching out. Um, I think there is conversations here about uh I think someone is going to be talking about how something to do with like engagement, using engagement to rekindle something, maybe the third party, something to do with that one. Like if a third party could be anything, like the third party can be most likely extended in so many ways. Like third party could be someone supporting, third party could be someone that, like is romantic partner, third party could be a friend, third party can be this. And the first thing that came out speaks of third party. So that means there's a whole bunch of people going on over here talking, sharing things. And there's a reaching out or like possibly telling the collective or telling, let's just say masculine is going to be telling a feminine something about a rekindling, opening your heart, real feelings, responsibilities. Okay. I think according to what I'm getting, someone's having some second thoughts here. Um, I'm getting someone's having second thoughts about you rekindling with someone and proposing. Someone is now going to be reaching out, or it has already told someone. Because I've seen here something about transition, letting go and detaching, and um, being pulled to something else more better or safer, or feeling something is like safer or something, or comfortable or something. Uh, Opening your heart, real feelings. Someone feels responsible to open up and state their feelings to someone. So I think someone is thinking twice about something here. Falling in love. See, playful playfulness, dreams come true. Someone found someone what they want, like exactly what they want. And they're second guessing an engagement according to or a proposal or something, like if someone wants to do a step for someone, they possibly is like not doing it. Like if they had it in their minds, like, I think I'm gonna go and buy a ring for, for the person that I'm trying to uh, rekindle with, and it's the past, like an ex or something, to rekindle that relationship and be back together again. I think someone's thinking about that. Like, I don't think there is gonna be action being taken with that, and if they did, this person's thinking during the times of being engaged. So there's this going on. I know a lot of people be like, oh no, I don't want this to be like for me. Like, I will feel sorry for people who are like in this process of engagement and it's like, oh, I hope that's not me. And I'm like, listen, you should be so sure when you're engaged with someone. Like, you should be so sure this that your fiance is not gonna second guess. You're gonna have to be so sure. Because this is someone that is unsure of even doing the proposal or about a certain engagement. Um, so now someone's gonna have to be responsible of opening up how they feel to someone, because there's something here about maybe a choice being made or realizing what they truly want. Like, oh, I want this person that I fell in love with because this one is playful. This one is what I want. This one is more my vibe, or more to my vibe and stuff like that. Um, it's a dream having this person. Uh, So let's see about that. It's a soul path disguise, great guided steps to great love. So I think no one is gonna know about this connection. I think this the steps is hidden to go to whoever that they want to go to. There's something here like once they do this decision, no one's gonna know. Because you know why? I'm having a sense with this like there's gonna be opposition. There's gonna be um disagreements, maybe through whoever that the person had to rekindle with or something. So it's gonna be done like secretly or something. Signs and clues, honest communication, see, gift giving or reciprocal. So someone seen the signs and clues when they were talking, when there was like communication between these two. Of it's reciprocal, it's what someone really wants because it's like, oh, I feel the same way, and yeah, oh yeah, I feel like this, I feel the same way, and it's like both feels the same way, right? So have seen the signs and clues through honest communication and opening up and stuff like that. So separation, physical touch. So now friendly support. There's something here that the reasons why it does not work with someone is maybe someone needs help with being intimate, and that's why it's not working. There's something here about like either the ex needs support or aid or assistance according to like being intimate, and this is the reasons why it's not going to work. There's going to be separation. And I'm sorry to say to people, like, this is the very thing that if people thought that, oh yeah, separating from like touching me and stuff like that, separating from touching me and stuff is where it's at, the man is still gonna be with me. Not really. I'm just here trying to tell people, listen, you don't know what a man is. A man wants physical touch. A man wants connection. What does this look like? What does this look like to you? No physical touch? What does this mean to you? Just saying. Some people might, see, this might hurt some feelings, but it is what it is. No one's making some shit up. It's right here, honey. Here. I don't know what someone's be saying out there that I'm hating, but I'm like, when the cards go there, you can't run. When the cards go there, you can't fucking goddamn run. You know what I mean? Don't run. Don't fucking run and resist and being like, no, she be hating to the ones that don't want to be touched. What the hell are you talking about? You might as well just be a nun or something. Like, be a nun. If you can't really get over it or something, get over something about being intimate, then you truly need the support. This is the support card. You need help, complete help. Um, I know this might like clutch some people's pearls, you know what I mean? But I'm like, I've been going around observing the spiritual community, how they've been talking to the audience lately, and the audience, most of the audience might be women. And when they like, it's like life coaching, but then doing the cards, which that's not a good idea. Telling others, oh yeah, no, um, it's good to be celibate, it's good to be like this. No, it's not. It's just you're making it worse, not better though. Um, you are worthy. Soulmate. What, then what is that? You tell me what is that? Like, oh, where is the handle? Where's the hand going? Yeah, okay, whatever with you. Um, having time with a soulmate, seeing worth with someone. Oh, this one. Woo, this one. It's like some masculine saying, this one over here really wants me all over that one over there. And it's like, is this what the women are like saying? Well, is this what the women are trying to like say back and talk back and being like, how dare you talk about us like that? Something like that. And I'm like, listen. It's like it's as if someone's listening to a masculine talking about a woman or something. But there's desire between the two, and they're like, oh yes, like a masculine's talking about the connection, and it's like, oh yeah, this, that, and the other, and there's like maybe some women listening or something around. I don't know why, but some women listening around and being like, oh yeah, I found a woman that you know um really wants me all over her, and um you know what I mean. Oh, she really wants me like that, like all over her and stuff. And then there's like other women listening, and it's like, how dare you talk about us like that, that we want you all over us, like something like this. There is some really bad shit going on with this that we need to understand here. You know what I mean? We should like stop trying to intercept communications, intercepted or intercede of, oh, how females and how women is like, but you're not talking for all of us. The same as how masculines, if there's a masculine speaking for all masculines, they are truly not. And I think this is the part where we need to wake it up. Okay, we need to wake up. Not one person speaks for everyone. Just saying. um yeah, someone's just gonna be with someone, enjoy time with someone here, sees worth with someone here, taking action, having soul recognition that this is a healing connection. So someone is gonna recognize that this is like perfect connection that can heal, right? Being drawn. Mhm. This is at the very ends where we were talking here. Self love, divine timing through that, and affirmations. There's affirmations, so there's like this tease here, self love. Um, I'm getting like using self love in a fun way. Oh, that's hilarious. But anyways, using self love in a fun way, not in a boring way. Um, affirmations, life partner, and psychic connection. So that means these two vibe with each other. So I don't know what people are doing out there trying so hard about something. They better stop. Okay, I'll be shutting this off right now because this is gonna be now saying we're gonna go now. We're done with this. We're done with this. We're done with this conversation because we're not gonna be talking any longer here. We are so done. I'm like, listen, no one's talking shit over here. It is, you know, it is what it is. It's exactly how the cars are saying it. No one's like gossiping. This is like reality. This is even though I have the romance, you know, the romantic fairy oracle all fantasy, like it states truth when to like go more like logical with it. Oh, it is always starts to speak truth, guys. Yes. Let me just get a sexual magic oracle card out before I go. And we'll see how the energies are going. This is going to be interesting. No one waited for this to happen. And I'm like, well, then it would be best not to talk too much in the spiritual community and thinking that, oh yeah, they have it all together, knowing about some things that's gonna happen and not really. You know what I mean? You start to like wonder about these people. Um, let's get this going. What's the energy? That is the sexual magic energy. Calling back. Ooh, this is something. This is like literally calling back in. Mm-mm. Even though there is some conflict, someone's going to be aware that, oh, you are attracted to someone. Ooh, even though you got some problems going on, you are so. You are falling right there. Falling for someone. Damn, what's going on over there? Even though things are going belly up for you, but I don't think you care about that shit. Like, this is like kind of like saying if like someone is in an energy of like when conflict is happening, you know what I mean? Like trials and issues and problems going on around this masculine, and I'm getting a masculine with this because the attraction, the sun, the Scorpio energy, double, double, you know, double masculine signs and planets and hmm it's like as if like something wrong is happening with the masculine, like conflicts or arguments is happening. The person is just lost in, you know, their own world. Maybe they're just falling for someone and is not really minding things going left or something. It's crazy. It does go that crazy. So we go look into the 18 here, and everyone's like, well, what are you doing? You're just like not getting, like, you're not really paying attention to, you're not paying attention to what's really going wrong. That's too funny. Um, oh yeah. So already knowing that it says here for every departure there's a return. Those who leave, mm, okay. But anyways, it's like something is going to be coming back anyways, the calling back of something because things change. Ooh, what the fuck is this? Oh my god. Oh, this is kind of like saying now someone really messed up by, lying. Oh, it's kind of like saying, "Oh, I don't know what the hell's going on." Someone's angry now. Someone's like, "How dare, how dare you lie to me? How dare you tell me that, oh, she is not ever going to be like showing herself, but now she is." But then I was here telling people though, anyways, I need like opportunity for me to show myself though, in a certain way, not just any way. But these people really didn't get it. They thought it was like, she will never get that way or something. She will never find a way in her way or something like that, or in my way. And it's like, well, it's more to the point is when something does change, then I get to jump for the opportunity. I don't know. But these people was guessing all this time. I'm seeing a calling back in, like someone is angry. Someone's angry, guys. Someone's like, oh, see, you're not even good at predicting. You're not good at predicting the freaking steps of this woman right here, and you're out here saying that you can. I'm loving this shit, guys. It's like someone was possibly expecting someone to tell them everything, like, okay, do you know every step that she does? Can you predict every step that she does that I can do, that I will do? And someone didn't get it. Oh, someone is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, someone's angry. Someone's angry. Someone's like, how dare you tell me that you know everything, that you know some shit, and you don't know her moves, and then it's like you just said everyone, you just told that she was gonna. When is that gonna be? Is that old news though? Because that's what she was doing. She was actually. Oh, people are catching on, guys. People are like, don't tell me this is an old video. Don't tell me this is an old video that you done before, like long ago or something, and now you're saying that you think you know someone's prediction, someone's steps, and that's just like old news that was like possibly 6 months ago, and it's being shown now, and it's like what someone was saying all the time, like about me. Oh, you would like to be alone on your own, do this and do that and the other. And I'm like, and stay away from connecting with people. And I'm like, listen, I don't know what I'm doing here though. I'm just here saying, well, what am I doing here though? Not connecting with people? Okay. But someone's gonna be so angry, man. Someone's gonna be like, oh, you are a big ass liar. Oh, yeah, we you're a big ass liar. Like if someone was saying some shit, guys, I don't know. Oh, I'm like, yo, this shit is going crazy in this community, man. In this spiritual community is going nuts, man. It's like someone trying to be better than the other, and it's like, listen, it's not looking so good over there on the other side because someone is gonna be in that energy of freedom, empathy, loyalty. At least someone's loyal, at least someone's empathetic. Hmm. And someone's gonna get so angry over here. I'm seeing some anger going on. It like the calling back in or the returning of something. But the returning, oh, you don't want this shit. You don't want this shit. You don't want someone to come back angry as hell. And it's like, I'm so angry. You wasn't correct what you said about like her steps. Oh yeah, I'm seeing like there is some great things here going on. Fulfillment, discovery, dreams. There's gonna be great dreams coming in. Either maybe maybe how something is gonna be happening or is going to come to pass is gonna be a little bit like dreamlike. The discovery of a dream or dreams. I actually had a dream about something, but it came and went though. I remembered a little bit, like some little things. Yeah, I think it was like about a connection or something that is yet to come. So that this is just me saying that I can get dreams of like something that comes and it's not here yet though. Or maybe it is and I don't know. And there's this forgiveness, surrendering, passion. Someone's going to be saying, forgive me for something to do with forgiveness. Someone is going to possibly surrender and go for what they want, their passion. what they're passionate about, passionate to, or passionate towards. Someone's going to be uh, leaving in a certain way, possibly not angry. Um, More like, well, it is what it is. We cannot. We It could be people who try to give chances about maybe exes or something like that. Someone is already like accepting that something needs to move on. Okay. It's more like a forgiveness in surrendering, or using surrendering and using forgiveness and surrendering. And I think when someone is doing this, I'm having a sense when someone is doing this, I think they're doing this at the same time, really not telling anyone, like really telling no one, not, not at least, well, most likely telling nobody and just leaving. There might be a forgiveness about this. Maybe it does feel like it, but I don't know if the person, like, it's like a situation that someone cannot say, "Oh, I forgive you, now I'm going." No, I'm having a sense it's more like, according to all what I'm seeing here and getting with the stories, and the stories all together, it's just like, it seems like, well, when it started talking about calling back in, or calling in something, or calling back in um, rage, you know what I mean? Like maybe getting to know that this is what people are doing. This is more of an understanding, nostalgia, waiting, truth. So there's a truth about waiting here, or the truth about the waiting. Someone just got to know the truth. I think someone is going to leave without anyone knowing. Someone got to know the truth of what this waiting is all about. Yeah, this is a truth being realized. Okay, so now back to what I was saying here. So someone is getting to know the truth as to why maybe a waiting process or a delay is happening. There's something here, maybe like remembering something. I'm getting maybe remembering what was that all about. And maybe it's not such a great, discovery. Might be a little dark though. Um, there is gonna be a breaking away of something here. Um, but according for this to be happening, there has to be trust in this whole thing. There's a conquest with this or a conquest with trust and either breaking away of something or breaking the rules. But then there's like this thing about doing that. There's trust. There has to be something there in order for this to happen. See? Um, there is some sorts of jealousy with connections. Maybe people are finding out what type of jealousies are these coming from where. It could be coming from the same group where the person is in, the same peoples that they are in, that is actually not helping them at all, uh, pulling them back, not supposed to be in these types of groups. There's going to be realizations on this. And most likely moving on. The moving on parts of someone is going to move on of something here, of realizing who is it? Who is it that gets jealous? Who is it that is this doing this? Or um, doing maybe gossip, maybe doing too much going on. So someone is going to realize and they're going to be moving on. Who was it? It could be like maybe a whole bunch. It could be not just only one, but I do believe it was like, and it is a whole bunch that was jealous about some things, or if people get to know about a connection, they get jealous. So it's going to come to a point that someone is going to have to know who they're supposed to move away from or move on from that is in this energy. And I did see here about the transition of detaching. So there is something here about chemistry, protection in chemistry, or chemistry about something here. Feelings according to protection, or the feelings between two, like more like a being loyal. There's chemistry, but then of course it's great to have that, but then it is much better to have loyalty along with the chemistry. So it's not great to have the chemistry and there's no loyalty. Leaving. There's something here about leaving temptation and desire. We'll see what that is about. I don't know what this is about, the desire to, like, maybe someone wanted someone to leave uh what they desire. Hmm, maybe. I don't know. Let's see if this is like a good a good thing or a bad thing, because it could be both. You can't say you can't say it's like, oh, it's actually a bad thing what that was, and it's like, how do you know? How do you know if the situation that's being said over here, that is it being controlled? Possibly. Um, so there's a choice being made here. So this is definitely a choice that someone is going to have to make about the leaving. A choice based on how someone feels, what makes someone feel bliss about or self confidence about. So I do believe someone was possibly telling someone something that maybe a little too controlling going on here. Um, of like, oh, you better like not do that, not be tempted to do that, or not be tempted to go there or go to your desires or something like that. Now, I do believe I'm seeing some choice here going on here, because based on what someone wants, and it's about healing. Yeah, it's about healing. It's about harmony, and it's more like the victory stands with the whole thing of how healing or someone is able to do this with this person, and it's positive, right? So that comes from the victory of this. And then it's like someone's being aware, oh yeah, with all this like, so this is too funny, as how I said before when I started this deck over here, that it says over here being aware, like, oh, after, like, when someone's in the middle, there's something here going on. There's something here going on. Like, someone is being aware of something here. Someone is paying attention here to a masculine, maybe, what's going on with a masculine. That something is going on. Let's just say maybe conflicts is happening. It's too funny. Maybe conflicts is happening and this person is just like on cloud nine and possibly just like daydreaming. And then there's conflicts going on, or, issues going on around the masculine. And someone's just looking at this. Someone's looking at this masculine like, are you like falling for someone? Because usually you're not like this around situations that gets conflicting like this. It's like someone's looking at someone, it's like as if someone is like in another world or something. Like seriously. Uh I'm getting like meditation or something. Meditating. I don't know what it is. This is some crazy shit of how this shit starts coming in, and then it's there's conflict around, and then just someone is just like in the middle of this whole thing going on around the person, and then the person's just like daydreaming, and then someone's seeing this, paying attention, like being aware, seeing this, like what, seeing clear that someone really is falling for someone and is attracted to someone. There's attraction. And I think that is it for today, guys. I'm gonna be going.